I do not like this drama. Charlie Kirk cannot defend himself. He's dead.
But I want to take the start of this show to address some of the things that have been going around on public, namely about a group text chain that has been made known and released by Candace Owens. And I just want to address it head on because, that was a screen grab that I had shared with people. So it is authentic.
This is my problem with this because I didn't like that the text message was put out there. But then the question remains, in my personal opinion, is why does anybody need to be screenshotting and sending this out anyways? Potentially, this how it got in the hands of Candace Owens to put out in the first place. So I think internally, nobody could be mad at the stuff getting out if internally the screenshots are happening there and disseminated anywhere.
And I want to go into it because I actually am really excited that the truth is out there. I first want to say the reason I didn't share that screen grab publicly is because it was a private exchange, and I felt like it didn't necessarily comport with things that were already public. I wanted to not betray my friend's trust in that way. But I did share it with some people in government because it happened really quick. It was, it took 33 hours for authorities to get their suspect. And in those first moments, we wanted no stone unturned. We wanted to leave nothing unturned. So I shared it with a few people. Don't know where it went from there, apparently.
I can see the naysayers coming out and saying this. And by the way, I love Andrew. I think he's one of the most authentic people I met. I love him to death. This text message thread, screenshot, sent to government officials. Why? What in it needs to be investigated? That's all I'm saying. What about this text message that needed to be investigated? Was it that somebody thought that they needed to investigate Jewish donors? Did somebody come out and think that they need to be investigated, that maybe, just maybe, Charlie Kirk's theology has something to do with him getting killed? Maybe, just maybe, is the text thread exposing certain people in the text thread that they need to be investigated? What does that even mean? I personally believe that it just makes things more complicated because people are saying, was there concerns about anything in the text? When I read the text, there's nothing really concerning that the government should know about or that the FBI should investigate personally. And no stone unturned. I understand that point. Right? But it does implicate that is somebody thinking that Israel has something to do with it.
One of the criticisms we've received is that we don't care. We're not investigating every lead. We're not looking under every stone. And that somehow we're just sweeping things under the rug. And when I say that we want justice for Charlie more than anybody else, I really mean it, and no stone unturned.
He said, I was an eyewitness to something, and the FBI saying don't talk about it. Why? Because it may compromise the case. That is key.